Hi everyone. So let's review something really cool today again. This is something from Extrema Ratio again. And I would like to highlight that I buy my knives from my own money. So this is not a sponsored content. I just bought this one because I wanted to have it in my collection. Again, I'm collecting mostly uh, combat knives and fighting knives. So obviously that's why you can see only tabletop reviews from me and not bushcraft reviews, because these knives are not really designed for bushcraft. These are designed for combat, for actual combat and actual close quarters combat. So with that, let's get started with it. So this is the box. How the blade or how the blade arrives to you, and what we are reviewing today is the Col Moschin, the standard version, the black version, not the compact one, but the standard large normal Col Moschin. This is how it arrives to you in a really cool and functional sheath. And there is a leg strap as well, so you can attach this to your leg with the webbing here, and that makes it honestly really cool. Let's put the box aside. There is nothing else special in the box, so I just put it aside. And again, this is called as Col Moschin. I have seen many reviews where they are talking about, like, talking about a mystical or mysterious colonel and captains and whatever. That's not true. Col Moschin is an area in Italy, and this knife is built for the memory of the fighters who were fighting in that area in the First World War in 1918. So basically, that's a territory and not a person. So that's just for clarification. Again, let's start with the sheet. It's a really compact one, but still a really cool one with lots of lashing options. Again, the leg strap is going through here, or the webbing. You can use the webbing as well, but these are the D-rings which are useful for that. And this is the backside of the flap. So basically, how you can open it up is like you open it this way. You can dismantle the sheet, so you can take off the flap, and then this way you will not have the lock here. Obviously, you cannot take this part, so that's going to stick there. And then there is a button lock too, so you need to kind of flip it open. And in many reviews, I have seen that people were kind of like struggling with it, like, oh my God, how to take it out. So in reality, what you need to do is that here is a small plastic flap. And if you push your finger in there and then take it out this way, then it's gonna be just fine. So again, this is how it clicks in there. You just need to put your finger in here and then push it like this, and it will take the knife out. So it's a really good release option. And with this one, actually, your knife is super secure because it's secured like here. So it's 1, 2, and 3 options. And obviously, you can remove this part as well. This is there with the Velcro. You have the flap. You can remove it. The only thing what you cannot remove is this lock. But basically, you can really configure this one for your own purposes. I love it. Honestly, I think it's really good stuff. In many cases, knife makers are putting a lots of effort and energy into the knife, and then the sheet is just an afterthought. And in this case, usually with Extrema Ratio, they really think about the sheet as well. And this is a really good example of thinking about a good sheet and having a good sheet. Okay, so let's look at the blade. So again, as I mentioned, this is the normal standard version, but compared to K-bar USMC, this is shorter. The blade has a hollow grind. So it has a hollow grind here, and it has a hollow surface here as well. The edge at the top is false. However, this is called as a dagger. And basically, you will be able to see why. First, because of history, this is kind of like derived from the original RDT dagger, but you can see that the center line is not in the center, so it's more of X-centered version of centerline, and this is more optimized for cutting, but at the same time for penetration too. And you can see that the point is really small, so it's this is more of a dagger, but still it's a robust point. I think it can hold up to what it's intended to do. Um, it has some serrations, so it gives the blade some extra utility function. And you have the hand guards, which makes the knife really comfortable, and also the use. It makes the use a bit safer. And you have the skull crusher at the end, as usual. Four-pin handle, nothing fancy here, but the blade itself is beautiful, and it comes really scary sharp. So this is how it looks like. Um, from a knife fighting perspective, this is a really good knife. Again, you have the double guard, so it's locked and secured in your hand. These hollows are really good for retention. And honestly, the knife is really nimble on in your hand. It's really easy to change sides. It's really easy to maneuver with it. So whoever designed this, they knew their stuff. It's an amazing design. Honestly, I can recommend it. Again, this is not an EDC one or not a bushcraft one, but if you are into fighting knives or collecting fighting knives, then I think Col Moschin is definitely one to go for. The blade is coated. It has their Mill 1392 burnishing or something like that. I think that they call it as well. It's kind of burned surface, burned steel surface. So obviously it will show scratch marks if you start using it. But the knife itself is really usable and durable. Steel is N690, so nothing super fancy, but still a good and decent steel. Overall, I love this knife. I really recommend this if you are into these kind of combat knives. And share your thoughts. Do you like it or not? Again, please comment. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a good rest of your day, and bye for now.